I had my tubes completely removed.
I have a vasectomy.
These people decided to be sterilized, and they're talking about the reasons behind their choice.
I knew I didn't want children.
What the procedures were like, and the struggles they faced finding doctors willing to do this for them. Brendon is a sex worker and doesn't want kids.
If I wanted kids in the future, I'd rather just adopt. With my job, I am interacting with a lot of people that I'm not in a relationship with.
At 24, he decided to get a vasectomy, a reversible medical procedure to cut or seal the tubes that carry sperm in order to prevent pregnancy.
My doctor was like, you have no kids and you're wanting a vasectomy right now. And I was like, yeah.
But his doctor resisted.
He basically said that he'd refund my money right there if I decided to walk out of the room.
Brendon was sure of his choice and went through with it.
So they inject your balls with numbing. And you're awake, they take the middle of your testicles and they make a small incision, they hook out, they snip.
The procedure takes around 15 minutes and the recovery takes a few days.
After like 2 months, you have to go jerk it into a cup. The doctor will examine it and make sure you're not producing any swimmers. The risks are sometimes it can't be reversed and sometimes it reverses itself.
While Brendon's vasectomy is reversible, Red's tubal removal is not.
You could get your fallopian tubes snipped, you could get it tied, or you could get it removed completely. So that way the sperm can't get to the egg. I had my tubes completely removed.
Red decided they wanted to become sterile at age 20.
I am autistic. I never wanted to get pregnant. As an autistic person, you feel everything 10 times stronger. So it's hard enough when you're not pregnant.
But due to Red's autism, they struggled for years to find a doctor who would help them.
They would bring up my autism as a reason that I might not actually understand what I'm doing. They would talk to me like I was a child or I was stupid.
Red eventually found a female doctor who would assist.
The process was pretty rough.
My lower abdomen was in complete pain, and I just felt really out of it.
The recovery process was pretty difficult. I was groggy, sore. I have not had any negative effects. My sex life is the same as it was. I'm much happier.
Ariel also knew she didn't want to have children and spent years on birth control because her doctor refused to sterilize her.
I had the IUD. It was the worst pain I've ever experienced. I had told my doctor that I want the IUD out, and that's when he decided to tie my tubes.
Although her doctor finally agreed, she was faced with more red tape.
I lived in Arkansas at the time, so I had to either have my husband's signature or my parents. And I was 24. I'm an adult. I should be able to make this decision on my own.
Ariel's mom signed the papers for her tubal ligation.
They did go in through my belly button to do the procedure. It wasn't extremely painful or anything. My belly button was bruised. The recovery was so easy for me. It's different for some people, but it took about 3 days. I was really excited. I finally did it.
Ariel, Red, and Brendon have some final thoughts on sterilization.
Don't do it for the wrong reasons. Don't do it just so you can ejaculate inside. Be honest with your partners. Think about whether or not the partners that you have are going to want kids in the future.
We should all be able to make our own decisions without being harassed, without the stigma of society. Make sure that you research what you're about to do. You know you better than anybody in the world.
I'm not going to say it was easy. It's going to be an uphill battle. There's going to be someone out there who's going to listen. And you are not alone. I am seen. Are you?